Hey guys, I hope you guys are healthy and I hope you guys are staying safe. And if you're new around here, my name is LindaOro and I hope you guys can join my channel by hitting that subscribe button down below. And if you guys are returning viewers, I really appreciate it. I'm thankful for you and welcome back. Today I am going to be showing you guys all of my school supplies, what I carry in my backpack for school. School is right around the corner for many of us, and since we're going back to in-person school, like, it's gonna be a little bit different, you know. But you know what, let's hope this school year is fun and it goes by fast, and hopefully we can finish in-person school this time and we don't have to switch back to online school because it just screws everything up. So let's go ahead and get started and let me show you what I have in my backpack. So this is my backpack for school. For those of you who don't know, I am in college, and I feel like in college you don't need as many school supplies as you do in like high school or like middle school, because like everything's different in college. But let's go ahead and let me show you and then I'll explain why. So this is the backpack I'm going to be using. I've been using this backpack since I've gone into college, and it's a pretty good material because like it still works, you know. It has a lot of pockets. It hasn't ripped or anything, so, and it's really cute. It's a pink backpack. I don't know if you guys can see, it's like bedazzled in the front. It's a burgundy in the front, and then in the back and on the inside it's black. And I'm excited to be using this again because honestly I haven't touched my backpack since we got shut down because of COVID. I remember taking everything out once we started online school, and I haven't even touched my backpack since then. So now let's move on to the school supplies and what I like to use for my classes and all that. I like to use different notebooks for each class. So what I do if I have more than 2 or 3 classes is I get different colored notebooks and then like use them for a different subject. So let's say I have a biology class and then I have a math class. And then some classes do give you out like paperwork. Like I remember they used to give us our syllabus like in the beginning of the semester or the quarter. They would give us our syllabus like on paper. So I also get folders as the same color as the notebook, just so I won't get mixed up like between subjects. So I have a red folder for my red notebook and then a yellow folder for my yellow notebook. So, and then sometimes like the teacher would ask like for you like to work in a group or like with your partner, and then like you can write stuff down, like jot ideas down, and then sometimes like they'll collect them or sometimes they'll just let you keep them so they won't get lost or anything. I put them in the folders. So this is what I feel like works for me, because sometimes like they give you like a piece of paper and the paper is bigger than your notebook, so it like sticks out of your notebook if you just stick it in here. So I feel like it's more like organized, I guess, to have a folder and a binder for each class. And then I also bought a pack of lead pencils because this is what I use to take notes. And then I also bought a little tub of highlighters because it does come in handy when like you go back and read your notes. What I like to do like during lectures is to take notes, because I don't like typing out my notes because I feel like if I type them out, I worry more about like how fast I'm typing or if I misspell the word or something like that. And I feel like I write faster than I type, so I just write down my notes. And then after each lecture, like once I get home and like do my homework, I like go back to my notes and highlight. Like I read all my notes and then highlight what I feel like is more important. And to study, I type out my notes that I wrote in my notebook, because I feel like this way is the way that like I learn more. So if I write them down and then reread them like to highlight everything and then type them out again, that's like 3 different ways that I like took in the information. So I feel like I remember more stuff for like tests and all that. I know a lot of people that like typing down their notes like when they're in lectures, but I just don't feel like I learn as much as I do if I write them down. That's something that like you guys have to figure out, like which way you learn more. And I feel like I figured it out now. And then I also have a planner, and let me tell you, I didn't used to believe in planners because like I would just remember stuff, and I didn't think I needed planners. Like in high school I had planners, like I think I bought one freshman year and then I never used it, so like I just didn't get a planner anymore because like I wouldn't like, I don't even know if like I just remembered or like I wrote it down on a piece of paper, but I don't know. I never really used planners. But in college, like I decided to get one, and let me tell you, it saves your life because like you can plan out your whole week, and then since the teachers give you the syllabus in the beginning of the year, like sometimes I forget about the syllabus, but if I write everything down like ahead of time, like I'll like flip through my planner and then like I can see that I have something coming up, and then I can start working on it early if I can. So I suggest that you guys get a planner even if you think you're not going to use it, because you will need to use it. I fill out everything out, and then like once I finish stuff, I highlight it so I can make sure that I did it and completed it. And then what I like to do is, if I have like multiple subjects, I write down my assignments in different colors. So like let's say I have like an English class, I'll write it in blue, and then if I have a math class, I'll write it in green, and then if I have a history class or a biology class, I'll write it in purple, so that way I can like know what is due for what class. Yeah, so I suggest that you guys do that too, because I feel like in college it's more stressful because you're actually paying for your tuition, so like you don't want to miss like an important assignment or like a final or something like that, because in college a lot of your grade is made up from your tests. Like I can tell you now, like some classes only count homework for like 5% of your grade, and like that's not good, because like I remember in high school, like as long as you turn in your homework, like you would get 100, you know. But it's not like that in college. You don't want to forget like a test day, or you don't want to forget a homework assignment that's like 40% of your grade. So I suggest that you guys get a planner and like organize yourself, because you are paying for those classes, you know, and you don't want to fail just because like you forgot to turn in an assignment or something like that. And then I also use my laptop. I mainly use my laptop for like homework, for like to turn in your homework, because a lot of colleges like have a specific website where you turn in your homeworks and all that. I do suggest, if you don't have a laptop, to get one, because it does come in handy. Like for me, I use it to study and like to do my homework and all that. But you don't have to get like the most expensive laptop. Like you can get like the cheapest one, as long as it can type. I feel like you're good, because a lot of assignments you do have to do like in Word or like PowerPoints and or something like that. So I suggest that like as long as it types, like it's good, you know. Like no one's gonna judge you by the computer you have. Like forget about that, you know. So yeah, but I do suggest that you guys get a laptop if you're going to college. So you are going to need your chargers, like for your laptop or for your phone. Sometimes I would have like a 10 a.m. class. At 12 I would have another one, and then like at 2 I would have another one. Like in between those breaks you can do your homework. That's mostly what I did. I would like, or like if I had to like read articles for an assignment, that's the time I would usually use. And then at home I would just like study my notes and all that. So you will need your phone charger and your computer charger, because sometimes you can be at school like the whole day. And then I also like to get like flashcard holders, just so like they won't be lying around. And then I have my flashcards to use to study for anything for my classes. And then I barely got this little thing when we started online school. It's just like a cute little pencil box. And what I have in here are like sticky notes, and then whiteout. I have my flash drive, I have lead, and then I have gum in here as well. And then I also carry my Airpods in my backpack. Like I said before, like you're gonna have spare time between your classes, so I normally like listening to music like when I'm doing my homework, or like when I'm walking around campus, if my classes are far apart, like if I want to eat or something like that. I like to listen to music. So yeah, that's normally what I like to carry in my backpack. And for those of you who are first-time college students, don't be intimidated by like the stories your high school teachers told you. My high school teachers used to tell us that like you couldn't goof around in class, like that the professors were like super like strict, that they didn't let you talk in class. Like they just made up like horror stories where like a lot of professors like are just mean, and it is not like that. I can tell you guys that now. Out of all of my professors, I feel like I've had like 15 or 20. Like out of all the 20 professors that I've had, I feel like only 2 were like super strict, and they weren't like strict like they didn't let you talk or something, but they were like strict with like their assignments. I feel like they're more, not friendly, but like they're more compassionate with you. I don't know if that's the word, but like they like joke around a lot. Like they give you a lot of chances. So like in the beginning of the semester, the quarter, they tell you that like their expectations of their class. So they tell you that like if you're turning in a, because some professors don't accept late work at all, but some do. And if you just email them like a couple days before, they will let you turn it in late. Like you will get points taken off. But in high school, I remember our teachers telling us that like if we didn't turn in an assignment, like they would just fail us automatically, but that's not true. So yeah, you gotta like learn it to like communicate with your professors, because at the end of the day, like they do understand that you're a college student, and they do understand like how stressful like everything can be, especially if you're a first year, if you're a freshman and all that. Like they understand like you do forget sometimes, or like you do you can't come a day, or like you have an emergency or something like that. Like they are pretty understanding in that aspect, but I feel like you just got to communicate with them. And then since they do have big classes and a lot more students than compared to high school, like I feel like sometimes like they can intimidate you, but as long as you communicate with them, I feel like you're gonna do all right. And then it does help communicating with them, because a lot of majors, sometimes you need a recommendation letter or something like that. If a lot of professors already know who you are and like the way that like you communicate with them, they will be nice enough to like give you recommendation letters. But yeah, so I feel like if you just communicate with your professors, like everything will be okay. Especially like now during the pandemic, I feel like everyone's gotten like more compassionate and like understanding with others. So yeah, don't be afraid of like stepping out of your comfort zone, like asking questions in class, or like you can even stay after class and like ask questions, so like the teacher can get to know you and like remember you. So yeah, if you guys are first-time college students, don't be afraid. Don't be like traumatized by the stories your high school teachers told you, because I can tell you now that like it's not as bad as you think it is. But yeah, I am super excited to go back to school. It's been more than a year since we've been stuck at home, and I feel like going back to in-person school, like seeing other people like besides your family, it's just like fun, you know. Like you don't get to like be in your room all day, because I know I'm in my room all day. So yeah, but hopefully you guys have fun going back to in-person school. Comment down below when your guys' first day of school is. My first day is like the 26th of August, so I still have like 3 more weeks to like get everything ready. But I feel like I think I have all the supplies that I need. Hopefully you guys like this video. Don't forget to hit the little bell icon and turn on your post notifications. Also, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time, guys. Bye.